people comment to us about a bit mad going on a trip to Ireland in January. You know, you could go to France, South France and all that, and you can, and we probably will at some stage. And when the sun comes out in Ireland and you get this.
This turned out to be a day that we will never forget, where Ireland delivers scenes as though you were in the Caribbean.
Well, that was a great night stop, I have to say. Really peaceful. Slept really well. Because I didn't sleep well night before. So we're actually going to go backtracking ourselves. We're going to go back up the valley. There's a couple of beaches we want to go and have a look at. We probably won't go very far today.
And as we head back up the Doolough Valley, your mind can't help drifting back to all those people walking that were tired, hungry, and for some, tragically dying.
So I've done a little plotted tour for Jane this morning. That was the stop number 1, and that was the Wedge tomb. We're now going on to stop number 2, which is called the Clapper Bridge, I believe. Yeah, it's a 4.
You're not going through that.
I don't know what I'm doing.
No.
Yes, I can.
No.
Yes, I can.
You don't know how big that is.
Oh, it's just panicking.
You're going to throw a stone. I think I'm fairly right. And it's these small hidden gems that give you so much pleasure.
So this is the Clatter Bridge footbridge. I don't think Jane would want to go through here.
I wonder what his verdict is. He's got a smile on his face. I don't know if that's good or bad.
You could drive through. It's a little Ford.
I know what it is.
But I won't, because you said that.
No, don't be putting that on me. You want to go through?
You said no, so I'm not. So Jane's first instinct was not to drive through. She's probably right. The water's up a bit. It's probably halfway up to the wheels, but it's solid stone underneath, so I'm pretty sure you wouldn't get stuck. But what a beautiful little spot. It's just worthwhile just looking in, zooming into Google and finding these little places out and just looking. It's often a photo opportunity, and it's just a beautiful little setting. Obviously a footbridge for the locals at some point in time.
The problem with that is it's uneven.
The Lahinch Clapper Bridge. Site 14. So they've got this archaeological site. The Clapper Bridge is a very unusual feature in the west of Ireland. The word clapper originally meant plank in the Sussex area of England, where there's many examples. Clapper bridges are a prehistoric form of stone-built bridge. It's got small piers of pillars spanned by flat stone slabs. It was an early footbridge basically. It's likely that the bridge was built in the 1840s or 50s as work carried out by the Irish Church Mission, a Protestant community or colony which was given the land rent-free by the Marquis of Sligo.
Well, this was 30 minutes of pure joy, just soaking up the scenery. If you like what we do and want us to continue creating content, please press that like and subscribe button and share us with your social media friends.
If you want to support us further, we also have a Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. Silver Strand, that's where we go in.
Keep left now.
Houses on that island there.
Yeah.
So this is our third stop of the day. We've just been to a brilliant little scene of the footbridge that you'll see, and we're just down at a beach called Silver Strand. I don't think we'll stop here the night. You can park here. It has got some signs up about it's subject to tidal flooding, so you're going to have to watch time of year and watch the tides, but right now we're sheep herding. I'll soon come back. They're going out for a beach walk with us. Just another one of my skills about being a sheepdog. We're going to get to the water's edge here. We will at the next beach because there's basically, I presume, a river that's flowing into the river here that cuts you off being able to go across unless you're going to wade across it. It's just one of those beautiful blue spring cold days. Looks like somebody's trying to build a causeway at some point. I don't know if you can hear the birds in the background. It's just so peaceful. That was stop number 3. We're now heading for stop number 4, where we'll probably stay the night, we think, although it's very early. We're going to have a lazy day on the beach area.
You have arrived at your destination on the right.
It's a big beach.
We always try to park at the edges, and in this case it allows us to get a perfect view out the side door. A quick walk to see what the place is like before lunch. We just met somebody coming off the beach, and they're from Whitchurch, which is not far from where we live. Small world. She actually works over here as sort of an instructor for kayaking and rock climbing and things like that, so outdoor stuff. So she's not down at in the Doolough Valley where we were last night. This is just unbelievable. There's a few people parked up to here and not out for walks, but this is amazing. The sand is perfect, and the sea today, we just caught it right with the weather. I'll take it back. I think maybe the tide only comes up to here, maybe, because there's a seaweed line here. I guess in a high tide it might go all the way back, but certainly the recent tides have only come this far, I'd say. Wow.
Just look at this sand, honestly. It's just fantastic. This turned out to be a day that we will never forget, where Ireland delivers scenes as though you were in the Caribbean.
So the place over there is called the Doolough Valley. It's a private property, they do tours, I'm guessing, of nature and things that's around them. And it's about €25 per person, so it's not that cheap, but it's only certain times of the year.
Now, I'm not sure if it's still ongoing, but we had seen online some dispute with the Burke family that own the Doolough Valley land and access to the beach. The council was involved, but we can't see any resolution, so it's unclear if we are allowed to walk on the beach or not.
There's Harry back there. I think the water comes all the way in here. It looks pretty damp and soft, as though it does. I think it's probably dangerous with riptides here. Looks like a farmer or somebody's getting on here, ripping around, although they're big tyres there. Could be a four-wheel drive doing that. We sit in Harry and watch the day go by. I'm not sure I want to be carrying that around, but if you like boulder climbing, I guess it's a must.
It's one way to walk your dog.
So the Bluetti hasn't had a chance to charge today because we didn't drive very far, and it had drained completely because of we were using it to cook and charge various things. So I just got the solar out. I was not going to bring the solar with me, but I think it definitely should be with me if we get sunny days and I'm getting free power. So that's probably charged me to about 60% so far. We've been here a couple of hours, so that's definitely worth doing. And that's the reason. I'm just going for another little walk down across the beach, why not? I've just spent a couple of hours on video editing, creating the script and all the other stuff that you do on the road when you're creating videos. Jane does most of the narration. I'll do a little bit, but she's far better at the narration than I am. So I've just left her with a little script, a back script that she uses as a background, but she'll obviously do her own thing. I'll leave that to her. And I get out of the way while she's doing that. The wind's dropped now, it's really sunny. So we're going into the, I think it's the 6th week we're going into now, from tomorrow. So we've got 3 weeks left. We've probably got at least probably a week on this peninsula before Galway. We are low on LPG, so we're spending more with the battery cooking, so we're just trying to get that balance right. The LPG hasn't run out. It's probably me being more nervous about it, but maybe I need to push it to see how far it lasts. Actually, you do wonder about whether LPG is going to last and how long is it going to last and how easy it's going to be to get hold of. I have been looking more and more to how can I cook on more on electricity. Maybe I need to fast charge the Bluetti a bit easier, because we charge it through the cigar lighter, and that's about 100 watts, and that takes about 6 to 8 hours fully charge. I think if I could get it charging directly off the alternator, which may be an option, it'll be a lot faster. So, you know, if I was on at home, when I was on the home charge, it'll only take 2 to 3 hours, which would be wonderful, because if I could get that sort of speed of charging when I'm on the road, because we don't do lots of big journeys, so actually having it charging fast in the van is quite a critical thing in that. I have to say the hills and mountains on this peninsula are just fantastic when the sun hits it. The rock formations. It's interesting, we've had people comment to us about a bit mad going on a trip to Ireland in January. You know, you could go to France, South France and all that, and you can, and we probably will at some stage. But I have to say, we've loved every minute of this. You know, yes, we've had gales, we've had ice, we've had snow, we've had incidents, but it's been such a fantastic trip. And I would encourage you to go out of season to some of these places, because you see it in a different light. You know, I'm sure most places you could go to in all 4 seasons and you'll see it differently. And it's certainly for me isn't all about sunshine. I know that's great, but seeing it in other conditions, it's quite dramatic.
I won't get over in February. I'm sat with the door open because I'm so hot. Stu's gone for a walk, so I don't know where he's gone. I think he's just gone to the beach. The solar panel's doing really well. In fact, we never nearly brought it, so good job we stuck it in.
And when the sun comes out in Ireland and you get this, well, there's only me on the beach. Nobody else is in the car park. And there's only me on this beach. How fantastic's that? It doesn't get any better. It really doesn't. This is what van life gives to you, the ability to go and find out these places. We've had a fantastic day today. We've only been to a couple of little sites. Little stories we found, the famine stories. Been so interesting. Then we found that little bridge, we found the tomb, and you just need little things like that, and then you come to a beach like this that's unmarked, and it certainly isn't all Instagram pictures and scenes like this. You do have your downpours and your rain. Nothing wrong with that though. That's just the environment and the world. I'll just do you a 360, and it's just me on this beach on my own in Ireland.
Yeah.
Now you haven't got energy,
Yeah.
but I strongly urge you to walk down there on your own, because nobody else there. The sun is just perfect, it's warm. It's just a beautiful, just straight down and around. Just watch, it's really soft over there. You will love it.
What, this side, or you mean go on the beach?
So go straight down to the beach, to the water.
Yeah.
The sun is just perfect there now, and it's bouncing off. It's really warm. And if you go round towards the other river here, just be careful there. It's quite soft. It's not dangerous, but it's you go in. Mm-hmm. It's good for the soul. It's just on your own.
What, am I going to have an
You
experience?
will. You go do it, and then you tell me about it.
Did you have an experience?
I did. I did. No, I did. It was one of those moments. I would encourage you to go. Just go slowly. And you're on your own now. There's nobody there.
Okay. I feel like I should take something down.
Like what?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
Hobnob.
Oh, jeez. Take it back to Christmas with you.
No. I was joking. I was thinking of a coffee, but I just spilt it by the time I got down there.
By the time you got there. You need a cup thing.
Yeah.
You got a cup there?
So I've grabbed myself a coffee and I'm heading down for my magical experience. But to be fair, most of Ireland has given me a magical experience. It's interesting to see how far the tides come up. We definitely made the right decision to come in winter. Plus, just going into spring. How do you get all this to yourself? It's unbelievable. I definitely see what Stu means about that soft sand. You sink quite deep.
These two suspects obviously had so much previous form that you could almost see the desk sergeant's eyes rolling with boredom as he has to process them. The most likely result of this arrest would be a few weeks.
Morning, we've got 2 Clonakilty puddings going on for breakfast. I've got the black pudding that Jane's not a favourite. I think you'd have it though, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
And then Jane's having the veggie pudding, which is probably both our favourites in fairness.
We're just waiting for one of the kids to ring before we get off.
Advice, parental advice.
Yeah, financial advice.
Hotline. I had a great night's sleep. I slept really well last night.
Did you?
I think we could have had all sorts in the car park and I wouldn't have heard it.
No.
It did rain in the night.
Oh, it had really bad wind and rain during the night, but then...
It's clear this morning.
Yeah, and yesterday was just fantastic, wasn't it?
One of those brilliant days, I have to say.
We met someone that works local, and she said that we said it must get really busy in summer, and she said no, you'd be surprised, I suppose, because it's so remote.
Yeah.
You know, you're only going to get X amount of people that can come.
And it's a dead end, it's not on a loop drive, so you're coming here to come here. That's, you know, you're not coming here to 2 or 3 basically. So we're just going to track south. We've got to make a decision whether we go into Galway and get rid of some rubbish, top up LPG, and then go back out, because we haven't done all of this little big peninsula by any means, or we go carry on with the peninsula,
but it's quite,
and build up the rubbish.
yeah.
I don't want to get into the weekend, because the weekend the tip waste was shut, so we just got to time it.
They shut.
It's only
for
Tuesday.
the weekends.
Well, they might be open Saturday morning, I guess.
Yeah, we don't really want to do that option.
So I don't know. We'll get to our next stop, and then we got a decision whether we go left or right, basically, on the peninsula, or go back to Galway, or we go back out and go for it. So
it's been a quiet few days because I'm on some antibiotics at the moment, so it's always a bit.
You're not as energetic at the moment.
No. We backtrack down the Doolough Valley once again, and we wonder what we'll unearth next in our island winter adventure. And we'll see you in the next episode.